Hi there everybody. So fight 4 here in Abyss is Mephisto. And Mephisto is the first champ here that you really need to have planned for coming into this. He procs Incinerate all the time, and his damage for Incinerate is huge. He's a Mystic champ, and even though he doesn't have any specialized nodes specifically towards him, he does, however, put a Fate Seal on you though. And if you nullify the Fate Seal on yourself, you take huge amounts of damage. So Aegon here is out, because he's going to wind up wiping out those Fate Seals left and right and just get ruined. The nice thing, however, about having Fate Seal put on you all the time is that Fate Seal doesn't negate having willpower. So each time you have a Fate Seal debuff placed on you, if you've got willpower, you're going to wind up regenning health, which is fantastic. And the more Fate Seals that get put on you, the higher your regen, and it also helps save potions. For Mephisto, you're going to need to have an Incinerate immune champ. So that's either going to be your Human Torch, that's going to be your Void, that's going to be a few others. But in this case, I brought Void. Now, this isn't going to be a video of me soloing Mephisto or proving some god tier gameplay or any of that. Rather, it's just going to be a video of me fighting Mephisto poorly. So as I say, I brought Void, and Void is going to be great for two reasons. First, he's Incinerate immune, so that completely negates the nasty aspect of Mephisto. Plus, with his debuffs, it's going to negate any sort of nasty power gain, crazy power gain he gets. Now, I didn't do my homework as well as I could have going into Abyss, so I did not realize that most of the champs that have persistent charges don't get the benefits of persistent charges, which is great. Which means that Mephisto is not going to have some sort of crazy regen once he gets low in health. So that's super helpful. Plus, each time he kills you, he isn't going to get an added persistent charge, which is another nice plus. The downside, however, of using Void is that, in contrast to Aegon, his damage output is garbage. Luckily, Mephisto is only a 2 million plus health champ, which is going to help speed things up a little bit. However, the bulk of Void's damage is going to wind up coming from proccing different debuffs on the opponent. So, I'm running Resonate, which is great. That adds weakness, which is another debuff, which adds more damage. Each time I stun Mephisto, that's more damage. And what I choose to do here for strategy is I want to keep launching Special 2s. What Special 2 is going to do is going to add even more unique debuffs to Mephisto whenever he triggers a special attack. So he's going to wind up getting damage coming in from all sorts of different places. Now, because I'm not going to be using Aegon or an immune champ, I need to switch around my masteries, turn off the suicides, and reconfigure my attack masteries into a much more Void-friendly setting. So here's a screenshot of what I wound up going with, and while it makes it a lot more manageable for Void to survive and attack and throw specials left and right, which is what you need to do to optimize Void for this fight, it really does slow things down though too, so you aren't going to be going buck wild like you were with Aegon. Mephisto here is the last fight before the first fork in the road, so make sure that you wind up choosing the right path. You are going to be fighting Mephistos again here in Abyss if you keep going on to additional paths. He's all over the place. So you're always going to wind up wanting to have at least one Incinerate immune champ on your team. Overall, looking back, this fight wasn't that bad. Having that Incinerate immune champ really makes Mephisto a walk in the park. I only wound up using a few revives on him, and really the longest and hardest thing about the Mephisto fight is just the patience getting Mephisto down with Void's lower than Aegon damage output, I'll say. But there we go. I'm going to let the rest of the video here play out. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you got any questions, comments, concerns about mastery output, any of that jazz, be sure to leave that down in the comment section. Until the next video, take care, talk soon, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.